game. Yeah, we got game 2 for the boys versus Midnight Pantry. And let's hope it's just an exciting game as it was in game 1. Holy moly. Yeah, no, definitely. That was one of the biggest Dota games I've ever seen all casted. Like, this is like TI material I was watching. It was such a good game. Yeah, no, that Magnus did such a big job. The axe as well. But the axe coming from the ban on Midnight Pantry, not on the side of for the boys, so quite interesting. Not maybe wanting to run it again. And it looks like they pick up the Tide Hunter. Another quite nice ultimate. The Ravage coming through, big cooldown. So maybe we see a few big Ravages. Well, I am pretty sure we are guaranteed a few big Ravages in this game. Ugh. Time running down now for the boys. Still a minute and 50 seconds left. Tinkster, I think your mic is down. Or you need to push the button to talk. I think my co-host is just going for a toilet break quickly. So, Witch Doctor being picked up. Not the best of ults against the Tide Hunter, I would say. Just because Ravage has such a big range, and then the Death Ward as well. Yeah, it's gonna get cancelled quite quickly by the Witch Doctor. No problem. Yeah, that's true. But it's quite weird that they picked up the Witch Doctor after you pick up the Tide Hunter, because the Ravage has such a big radius, and Witch Doctor has to stand quite close in a fight to get the Death Ward off. So, unless he gets the ultis off after the Tide Hunter, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's the combo ruiner. That's what I call him, because that's all he does. If that silence goes down, you can't do nothing unless you have a Manta or a BKB. There's not much you can do against global silence. I think the trend with the silencer these days, in the European scene, is usually they go for more of a mid silencer and sometimes very slightly a carry silencer. But I think the support silencer is really liable in this meta as well. But I also want to talk about the Zlich. The Zlich, I think, is a really good pickup, denying a lot of XP in the offlane if he goes into the offlane. The Frostblast is hella annoying in the lane as well. He can like perma-spam that Frostblast onto an enemy hero. So if you have a squishy agility hero in the lane, the Zlich is gonna be so annoying. Yeah, I like the Barra pickup as well. The Lifestealer pickup I think is really good. It's one of the big counters to a Tidehunter. He has a big health pool, but that doesn't help a lot against the Lifestealer who does more damage the bigger the health pool is. The Kraken Shell doesn't help too much against that. And yeah, gonna be quite interesting. Vengeful Spirit being picked up by Midnight Pantry, so I'm guessing they're playing it more like a defensive hero, or they want to swap out someone aggressive, like maybe single out the Lifestealer, swap him inside to the whole team and try and burst him down, or they can play it defensively. If the carry is in a really bad position, just swap him out and sacrifice the Vengeful Spirit. Yep, that is true. This silencer is gonna hit really hard. Those Glaives of Wisdom, they hurt just normally. With the Drow Ranger adding to that damage, yeah, that mid lane is gonna be really hard. Mid is still not picked up by for the boys though. I'm thinking it's a support silencer though, banning out the Shadow Fiend. And Storm Spirit, a really good ban out there for the Midnight Pantry. You don't want that Lifestealer bomb with the Storm Spirit zipping around onto the Drow Ranger. But question is, what is Midnight Pantry going to be? Is this a support silencer or is this a mid silencer? Yeah, and if they group up, I think the strat for Midnight Pantry is get the 6s up on all the heroes, push down one lane, all the way to the tier 3 and just take your racks. Like, I don't see how for the boys can stop that. There's just too much damage gonna come out from this Midnight Pantry. Unless the Centaur Warner picks up a really early Blink Dagger, he has to have a really good time in this game. Otherwise, this game I think is gonna go really fast for Midnight Pantry. And the OD just giving you a lot of kiting potential with the Astral Imprisonment. Lifestealer, you just pop that onto yourself, you waste his rage, and when his rage is down, you can just burst him down so quickly with all the magical abilities they have. The OD is just going to wreck at him with the Arcane Orb. Yeah, I think, I don't know what the hell they're going to pick up here for the boys. There's a lot of materials that was taken on. Invoker's not there. He would have been really good this game. Storm Spirit as well. I think maybe the best one they can have is Puck. But Puck against the Silencer, that's not the game you want. Oh! My favorite hero gets picked up as well. So, Medlina. I'm very happy this game. I think Midnight Pantry, the damage this early game with the Venge and the Drow, when they hit the level 6s, I don't think before the boys stand a chance almost. Like, unless the Centaur Warner and gets a really quick blink, they're gonna struggle, I think. Yep, if yeah, dude, your mic is acting up a bit, hey? It's like scratching a lot again. No problem. But yeah, this OD hits hard by its own with the Drow and Avenge. Yeah, and when an OD starts snowballing, it's really hard to come back from that. But we'll see what for the boys have up their sleeve. Midnight Pantry versus For the Boys in the DGL ladder. Game 2 coming to you now. We're just gonna quickly see who's got the better towers. And I think the last time, well, it looks like Midnight Pantry should have the better tower setup. Okay, let's start with, oh wait, I have to get the team names again. Yeah, this is For the Boys. No, this is Midnight Pantry. Yeah, this is Midnight Pantry. On the Tidehunter we got White Blur. On the Silencer we got Grapsy. The Vengeful Spirit gonna be played by P.S. Butt, and Frenzy gonna take up the Outworld Devourer, and last but not least, Ellie Probably Die gonna play the Drow Ranger. I'm just setting the audio here quickly. Okay, looks like the For the Boys, they're just gonna run at the Midnight Pantry, not giving a bit of a crap. They just want this bottom rune. All 5 here bottom though, so White Blur on the Tidehunter is gonna get a free rune from there at the top. Already placed a nice ward down for him so he can get that extra vision. I wonder if they're gonna run an aggro try on the side of. They're probably not gonna run an aggro try on the side of what's on the Dire side? What's their name? For the Boys. And Witch Doctor, he's got a ward on him. Lich also has a ward on him. Looks like they're gonna do dual lanes. The Witch Doctor with the Centaur Warrunner. Really deadly combo actually. If you get the cask down with a nice stun from the Centaur Runner into the Maledict with the double edge coming out from the Centaur Runner, you're gonna do a lot of damage. Ward's gonna get placed down by the Witch Doctor. The Silencer did spot that ward out. No sentries on the side of jeez, I always forget their names. Tidehunter gonna get dived on by this Lich. Lich getting Frostblast level 1. Interesting. Usually you get the sacrifice to deny that mid lane creep or that. He's going for the more aggro build, chasing this Tidehunter back to the jungle. And the Centaur going really low. There's a lot of damage coming through from the Drow Ranger. And the Silence, is it gonna tick down? Not enough. Surviving by 65 health. Witch Doctor, you have to be really hard careful. This Witch Silencer and Vengeful Spirit hits really hard. Yep, that is true. You don't want to play around in this lane. I don't know what do you do in this lane though. I don't think the Centaur can even stay in this lane. It's just too much damage for him. Oh, nice stun there from the Centaur Warrunner. Is he gonna get 6 HP left on the Silencer? He just has to get the last hit, gets the first blood onto the Centaur Warrunner, and that's just what he wanted. And the creeps are gonna get the last hit onto the Vengeful Spirit. Denied there by the Venge. Well played there by the creeps. MVPs there. Yeah, no, he's really happy there. Look at that big grin on this guy. Last hits 13 on 1 onto the OD. He's having a really good time here in the mid. The Lina's not too far, 10 and 1. Yeah, I think the Lina can do quite well this game. OD as well. If the Lina just keeps on harassing the OD, he just has to get back though. But same with the OD. Smokey on the backline from the Venge though. He's gonna wrap around, grab the haste rune. Courier's incoming for the Lina as well. Has a bottle. If she loses this Courier, no, gonna run with the stun. She's chasing the Courier down. She's gonna get it. Yeah, that's the bottle down for the lead. Oh no, she got the bottle, so okay, she's fine. Almost thought she just lost mid super hard, but Courier is down. OD sitting quite low. Yeah. Lich rotating mid as well now. Doesn't have the mana for the Frost Blast. And they're gonna shrine bottom here with the Vengeful Spirit and the OD. guess it's not that bad, I guess. But yeah, free farming Lifestealer. If he goes for the Midas, I think that's a big mistake the Lifestealer is gonna make. Mid lane, a lot of harassment coming out here from the Lich and the Lina onto the OD, but he's just gonna stand there. He's got his bottle up now. Bottom, 80 HP. Oh, the last hit there from the silencer. Yep. Yeah, and silencer getting that bonus to intelligence. Even though he's a support, the amount of damage this guy can do late game with those glaives and the amount of intelligence he steals, it's just really strong. You don't want to mess with this guy late game. And this defensive tri lane is just working out really well for the side of Midnight Pantry. Outward Devourer, gonna get chased down. Centaur Warner picks up the Arcane Rune. Unlucky for the Lina, not gonna be able to get that in the bottle, but denied for the OD. And yeah, the Centaur Warren is pretty struggling in this lane, only having 3 losses. He did get that first blood though, but only level 2. This guy is struggling, and this Drow and Venge, Drow's already level 4 with the Venge 2.5. The Silencer 3, level 3 already. And this poor Centaur runner, they rotated the Lich downward as well as the Witch Doctors. So now they're gonna try aggro this. But against the Drow, I think you're looking for a bit of mid though. Lina taking a lot of damage. You see, the big mistake the Tide made is he has no what's the jungling item called? He has Iron Talon. Yeah, if he had an Iron Talon, he would have been farming away really fast, but still struggling. Going for the phase. Well, if he has his mana boots quite up early, gonna be really interesting, because then he can farm away at the ancients and at these creep camps. But he's still doing good. I think he could probably go into the lane actually. That Lifestealer can't kill him solo, but he is quite low. A lot of harassment coming here at the bot lane. Vengeful tipping in top. She doesn't have a ward on her. She's only got a Blightstone. She has to be careful. This Lifestealer can just run her down. Lifestealer, did he spot? He must have spotted out her. Now this game is quite a lot more static than the previous game. I mean, the previous game we were already at 12 minutes. 12 kills in this game. Nice stomp there coming out on the Drow though, and he gets the kill onto the Drow Ranger by the Witch Doctor there. How did that happen? Yep, that's one hero you don't want to die early in the game. That aura helping a lot. She doesn't have the mana though. She can only get the stun off, so I don't think she can do much with this. Yeah, I don't think your bottle can fill up that quickly. Doing a lot of damage. If she had one more bottle charge on her though. Trying to bottle up, maybe get that Laguna Bay back up. Oh, top lane though. White Blur running away on like no HP. Gonna get... Oh, he gets away though. Does he have a TP? No TP on cooldown. Oh, the Lifestealer's gonna get him though. Yep. Just you have to run a bit farther than that, buddy. But well played there by the Lifestealer, just running down the Tide Hunter. And I think that's why the Tide Hunter tried to stay in the jungle, because he knows this Lifestealer hits really hard. Mm. And I think the side of For the Boys, Lena, she's in big trouble there. Gets a last hit down from the Vengeful Spirit. Coconut gonna bounce around, misses the Maledict. What were you doing there, buddy? Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay there from the Witch Doctor's side. And I think that just escalated this Odie to get a lot of gold now. He's got 1,400 gold in the bag. Probably go for the Dragon Lance. Well, probably his power trades into the Dragon Lance, into the Hurricane Pike. Really good item for him. Hmm. The weird build on the Drow going 2-1-2. I don't know the Frost Arrows were level 2 was that needed. There's not that many kills in this game. I felt like the Precision Aura could have done a bit more. Oh no. Coconut gonna come out. Gets the silence off though. She's too slow for this. He's gonna get the skew. Is he gonna get the double edge? No. Lich is gonna pop. Ravage comes in from the tide onto big Ravage there. Kills off the Centaur runner, and this Witch Doctor is just running. Is he gonna try and deny to the creeps? No, doesn't look like it. And yeah, that's a 2-man kill. Nice Ravage there from the Tyrant coming out of nowhere. And yeah, and he's not even pushing down his tower. He's just farming in this jungle at the moment. I think he should apply as much pressure as he can in this top lane. What's the skill on this tide? He's got the Anchor Smash. No level in the Gush yet. Yeah, he's got the farming build for the jungle. Witch Doctor gonna throw the cask out. Oh, the Laguna Blade goes out onto the poor. Wow, okay, Lich ulti thrown out as well, bouncing between the Catapult and the Tyrant. It's gonna bounce back again. They kill the OD and they kill the Tyrant. Big kills there for the side of For the Boys. Nice Laguna Blade into the Maledict, and that just sealed the fate. And Drow Ranger, what are you doing top against this Lifestealer? He's just gonna run you down. Exactly, and I like my Lich as well. I love that hero a lot. It offers you so much damage. You don't underestimate that Chain Frost bounce. It does a lot of damage. Yeah, no, unfortunately not. Maybe a pipe I think would be really good for the side of Midnight Parody on this game. Like, you negate so much of the Lich, the Witch Doctor, and the Lena, and even the Centaur War Runner if you get a pipe up. Oh no. Yo. Oh no, this is. Hmm. Yeah, and while the Tide, that clutch play on the Centaur ult though, he just before he got silenced, he got the ult off and he started running away, and that triggered the Titan to try and get him with the ulti. But when the Lena TP'd it, she went straight down onto dropping the Laguna Blade onto the Drow Ranger over here. But that didn't do much, and she missed the fight. What her first ability, the Q, the Dragon Slave. She missed it, and that made the Drow Ranger run into the jungle and guide it safely away. I think that was a big misplay from the Luna there. From the Lena. If she got that kill, it would have been quite big. Middle, another ulti drop there from the Lich and the Witch Doctor going crazy onto the Frenzy. Silencer ulti drop now. OD is going to come out of his ulti now. How many ticks are left onto the Witch Doctor ulti? Only one, not too bad. 2 ultis committed on the side of for the boys, and 1 ulti committed on the side of Centaur ult. Going to be committed. They're chasing down this Tidehunter again in the top lane. Lifestealer going to hammer away at him and gets another kill. Yeah, they were just caught out of really bad position here. The Lina went up here and then she got encircled here. She didn't know where to get. The OD gets the Astral onto her and she just got right clicked down by the OD, hitting really hard now with that first level on the Arcane Orb now, doing that pure damage. She's got the Midas now as well. I don't know if that was the best pickup considering you're in a push lineup struck with a Drow, but I guess you can be greedy. I don't know. Last hits, this Lifestealer is looking pretty damn good. He's got his Echo Sober completed. He's got his first Mithril Hammer for the Desolator. But the big question is, where is the Centaur Warrunner with his Blink Dagger? He's got it now. About 10 gold away. He's going to have it really soon. And this is going to be the time for the boys to make the plays. Another big Astral onto the Lina. Gets cut off position totally off guard there by Frenzy. And he just decimates Adidad. Oh, well. Yeah, that Lich Ult just doing a lot of damage there. Well placed Lich Ult there. The Tidehunter ulti though, really off the mark, hitting about, I think it hit €1 maybe, but if he was maybe up here, I think that would have done a lot more. But yeah, this Lich Ult just bouncing constantly between the Silencer and the Drow, that's just horrible. Yeah, but now his Ravage is on cooldown for another 90 seconds. They get the Blink Stomp onto the... Oh, nice Silencer coming out there from Grapsy on the Silencer. Coconut doing a lot of job in the backline though. Just doing a big job on locking down those heroes in the backline. Not being able to do anything. But Silencer ulti committed. You save the OD at least. But now you got this another 70 seconds left on the Tidehunter. Even though he's got his Blink, what's he going to do? Blink and Anchor Smash someone. Yep. But I wonder if they... Oh... Centaur ulti gonna be popped out. Gonna get the Blink Stomp onto the Vengeful Spirit. Now gonna run down the Silencer. Gets the Lich Ult off. It's gonna go to the white, to Tidehunter alone. OD gets the kill onto the Lina again. And this Tidehunter is a world of trouble. Gets the Kraken Shell pop though. And that, throws down the last Anchor Smash before he gets killed down by the Lich on with his Frost Blast. Ooh, this is not looking really good for the side of for what Midnight Pantry, because yeah, like you have a Drow push lineup, but you're not pushing with it. They've gotten all the tier 1s at least, but they're losing a lot of the fights. The Centaur has his Blink now. Now you got to be really careful, and I mean the Centaur can Blink Hoof Stomp every like 12 seconds, whereas the Ravage can only happen every 150 seconds, so you got to use that Ravage really carefully, whereas you can just be really aggressive with a Centaur Roar and a Blink Stomp. Yeah, and if Yep, that's so true. And like, if Lifestealer's Rage is out, oh, this Tyrant blinking in really deep, getting a lot of damage down onto this Witch Doctor, falls back a bit. But as I was saying, this Lifestealer, if his Rage is on cooldown, he gets kited really hard by the side of Midnight Pantry. The Astral Imprisonment is there, the slope from the Frost Arrows is really big onto the Lifestealer. He needs to get close and personal with you. He can't do that if he gets Frosted Arrowed. So I think maybe it's a good BKB game for a Lifestealer. I can't believe I said that, but yeah, I think it's pretty well worth it. That's true. So what are we saying? Like, the first team that gets to the BKBs might win this game? Now, the Vengeful Spirit having the medallion up as well, they can look for the show. They've got a really good dominance over the split, but there's a nice ward here in the middle for the side of for the boys. Invis Rune as well on the Outward Devourer. Maybe I'm wanting to make a play with that. And a Drow Rain Up is really good at taking down a Roche because you just have so much damage. And you've got the Venge with you as well, with the minus armor and the medallion and the bonus Venge aura. I just want to point out the wards. Yeah, look at the warding on this whole map. This top dire jungle is just warded by both teams to the max. Now Sentry coming down there from the Witch Doctor, getting one of the wards from the Radiant side. Now Infest from the Centaur, from the Lifestealer into the Centaur Warrunner. Are they looking for a play? A big group up here from the side of. Swap into the Blink. Ravage comes out, gets 3 on the, and the Silence comes out as well. The Ravage is going to get popped, but the Titan just falls instantly. Odie going ham, but he gets called down by the Witch Doctor ulti, and now chasing onto the Silencer. Meanwhile, Drow at the bottom, he's gotten that bot tower. Is he going to put a bot more pressure? Silencer falls top to the Lifestealer, and a triple kill coming out there for Twaksak. Yeah, well, at least it's not 5 people, I guess. Yeah, that's quite scary. But I just want to point out, I think the big play here was the Centaur Warrunner getting the 3-man stomp here. That was so big for them, because that's like a Ravage almost, and yeah, that just did so much damage. The Tyrant did pop his ulti, but it had almost no effect in that fight, just delaying the inevitable. And now oh wow. Yep, he's doing quite a lot of damage. But now, thing is this, they just need to strategize like how they're gonna take down and siege these towers. They can't group like that. They can't get 3-man ulti caught by a hoof stomp into the Lifestealer bomb. They just have to spread out a lot more, make sure they don't get caught, get the global silence off nice, let the OD and the Drow stand in the back and do a lot of damage. And this bottom Centaur Warrior gonna TP out. The tower's probably gonna get denied here by the Drow. Nice deny there from the Drow Ranger. Centaur War Runner gonna pop the ulti. Lifestealer, he just runs to the camp. I don't think he knows you were there. Radiant gonna use the scan as well. They see the Lifestealer going into the circle now. Yeah. That was indeed. Bottom. Drow misses the salve again. Second time in the same place. I don't think she needs to go there again. Oh no, gets a stun though onto the Drow Ranger. She's in big trouble now. Gets the swap from the Vengeful Spirit. Well played there. Now the silence down from the Drow Ranger. This OD is going to come in now. Get the double kill onto the Lina and the Centaur War Runner. Well played by the Venge and the Drow. They're just communicating really good there. And now they can maybe set up for a push on the tier 3. Or maybe even get a Roshan out of this. But the main thing is the main initiation of For the Boys is not up at the moment. No Lifestealer Bomb. And no Lina does a crap load of damage. Exactly, but I think the Venge should maybe go for a saving item like a Lotus Orb or a what's that one that gives you the Solar Crest? Maybe is also really good against the Lifestealer. If he can't afford to miss his attacks, and the bonus armor helps you so much against that Desolator. Oh no, this looks bad. Centaur runners in the front. Do they see the Drow coming up? They see her coming up now. He blinks onto the Venge though. Goes down onto the Venge. Gets the Laguna Gate off onto the Drow Ranger. Silencer gonna throws his ulti down. She gets the Shadow Blade and walks off. It's Tidehunter in a really bad place now. Oh, that's a big Lich Alt gonna come out now from the Lich. The Witch Doctor going crazy there as well. And in the meantime, the Lina getting this Tidehunter on the outside. And a 4-man wipe for the side of For the Boys. Really well played there. Yeah. I think it was really a bad idea to walk up this hill with no vision. Even though the Venge was here, she maybe thought it was quite safe. But the Centaur blinks stomp onto this while the Lina focuses down this Drow on the bottom side. And yeah, no time there for the Tider to even get a Ravage off. And getting the OD kill was quite big as well there. Now the Lifestealer at the top of net worth. Yeah, that's two really good wards there. You got the Shrine Ward here and the Rotation Ward in, but Midnight Pantry, they smoke in. The Drow's in the front line though. That's not where you want to be as a Drow. Venge breaks the smoke there by the Lina. Lina gets swapped back in. Tide Ravage gonna hit on 3 heroes there. Big Ravage coming through. Gets the kill onto the Lich. The Lich Archer is still bouncing, but to no avail. And a really big fight going there for this side of Midnight Pantry. Ultra kill onto Frenzy. Yeah. Yep, no, that hero is way too strong in my opinion. Now add a Drow aura to that and a Vengeful Spirit aura. She's just hitting like a truck. Yeah, they can probably do this solo. But this Lifestealer gonna get the lone Tide Hunter. He's really out of position all the way alone there. Don't know what he was doing there. Quite deep, and yet yeah, this is looking like a bad idea for the side of for the boys. The Witch Doctor in a really bad position. Oh, gets decimated in a few seconds. The Coconut doing a lot of damage though, making sure this Drow Ranger can't just run away. OD gonna throw out the Astral Imprisonment onto the Lifestealer. Lifestealer gonna walk into the pit. He's gonna get this Roche now. This is quite big for the side of and the Vengers helping them along with the Wave of Terror onto the Roshan. Gets that extra minus armor down. But for the boys, they back off. Gets Infest into the Centaur Warrunner now. This is looking really scary for both teams. That, especially for Midnight Parody, they don't have the big ultis up. They don't have Tide Hunter. They don't have Outwards Devourer's Hammer that can come down. And this Centaur Warrunner just is ready to punch with the Lifestealer. He gets out of the Centaur Warrunner though and starts farming again. Going for that Abyssal Blade now. Strange pickup, that casual Crystallis, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Nice blink stomp there from Centaur Warrunner onto the Roshan. Not getting any heroes though. But I'm looking, just look at the silencer's damage. 123 plus 62. OD gonna go forward. He's gonna get caught up big time there. Really out of place. I don't know why he was so forward. That's the big damage dealer down. And I think this is Roshan now for the boys. I don't think you can fight without you. Ravage is up though. And this Drow doing a lot of damage. Lich Ult gonna get popped now. Drow Rangers, you are alone, my boy. And Dust also. This Drow Ranger is in a load of trouble. Big Laguna Blade gonna come out to finish the job. And a 3 kill streak ended there by Adidad. And now Roshan gonna go the way of for the boys. Or is it? Looks like Tide is standing by. He's got the Ravage ready. Venge as well. No, they're not gonna go for this, are they? No. Too late. Oh, Tide, you in a bad place again, buddy. Centaur Warrunner, nice 4 stars there from the Venge. Another 4 stars there from the Titan just to get that extra bounce away. But what I was saying, look at this damage from the Silencer. Just alone, he does 123. Now add the Venge aura and the Drow aura, add that all together. This support is hitting for a lot of damage. And it almost has no items. It has power trades and almost the 4 stuff. Well, they say Drow shirts have 2 timings. So they say you have that early timing where you just run at them and push down all the towers. And the second timing is really late game, where the Drow just hits for super hard with the axe. Those Centaur Warrunner going to jump in. They're going to fight the OD again. Oh no. They should know now there's a ward up there. They ping out the ward on the cliff though. But this ward just doing so much work for the side of for the boys. And now, can they get an objective out of this? Mid-tier 2s, all the mid-tier 2s are still up for Midnight Pantry, so gonna look really interesting. Is Venge? He's gonna find this ward? I don't think so, no. Really good ward. Mm. So what you want to do maybe in this situation, I think, is maybe try and force a 5-man fight, but the Drow has to keep these other two lanes split up. Just buying some more time for them to get a lot. Big Ravage going to come out here for them. A nice global silence coming out as well. The Lifestealer hitting really hard though. His Rage is off cooldown now. And this Lifestealer just teasing a bit. I think he made a big mistake there. Yule's going to get popped as well. Centaur going to run down. Silencer, is he going to make it? Yeah, swap from the Vengeful Spirit, saving his buddy Silencer there. Gonna pop the... Oh, nice Witch Doctor ulti coming down. The Lich ult's gonna bounce around now. Lifestealer, he's got the shield down from the Lotus Orb onto the Lifestealer as well. And that was actually a pretty good fight for the side of Midnight Pantry, losing none of their heroes. Yeah, but I think that Ravage was still pretty good. It caught like two of them off guard, and that fight turned pretty bad from there. But yeah, the deny on the Nina was really good. Oh, Centaur Blink ulti gonna go on. Yes, the Tyrant almost died instantly. He's gonna run away. Is he gonna make it though? Yeah, he gets the Blink away now. Drow, you in big trouble there, boy. Silencer also gonna get chased down by this Lifestealer. Bristles the Silencer now. Witch Doctor? Huh? Inverse now by the Drow Rangers, running away with the Shadow Blade. No sentries or dust available. Outworld Devourer, are you in a bad position? Go, gets the Hex down onto the OD, onto the Lifestealer now. Big hammer fall down onto the Witch Doctor and Lena. What a big kill there for the OD. He's just going ham. Rage now from the Lifestealer. He's back with that Aegis. Lich is back now. The Drow hitting that Lich really hard. Armor doing a lot of damage. Lifestealer going onto the Tyrant, and he's just getting kited out of all the world. Now the Witch Doctor, he's back in action, pops the BKB just before he dies. What a waste there. And this is looking really good for Midnight Pantry all of a sudden. A lot of mistakes coming out of sight for the boys. Yo. Yeah. Yeah. That Lifestealer can't hit nobody. They just get forced off the way. Like, what's he supposed to hit? He's wasting a lot of his rage time just running around instead of hitting people. I don't know about too squishy. This OD got a... When he got that first sheep stick off onto the Lifestealer, he died in 3 or 4 shots. It was like there was no way that Lifestealer could do anything. But then after he came back with the Aegis, he just popped Rage, and the OD doesn't do nearly enough damage to do anything to the Lifestealer. But as soon as that Rage is down, this OD can just go ham again. Yep, and I think that for the boys, they should try and take more structured team fights. I think they have a bigger advantage there, while the side of Midnight Pantry, they need to find these skirmishes, get unorganized fights, because then you can't structure a team fight around that. You don't get the nice Lich ultis, you don't get the nice Witch Doctor ultis going off, but yeah, still you got the Centaur War Runner that can just come in and blast you apart. But I think the big pickup here is that Hex from the Outworld Devourer, the Cypher Vice. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Now going for the high ground now. The Drow just gonna sit at the back, do a lot of damage. The Solar Chris finished on the Vengeful Spirit, doing just keeping this Drow extra safe with the plus 25 5% evasion and the 12 armor. Now, what the hell? Swap Ravage into the silence ulti. Big hammer going down there. The lifestealer just melts away. Big lich ult gonna get thrown down there as well, but not doing a lot of damage. Lina throwing the Laguna bait out onto the Arbor, doing a half the way of damage. Lifestealer, he's running in, wastes a lot of his rage time there. It's gonna wear off now. Venge stuns up the lifestealer now. Lich self-seals himself up, runs away. This Drow Ranger doing a bit of chip damage onto the Raxus. Oh, that's Coconut doing so much damage. Hex gonna come out from Frenzy now. He's gonna get forced off the way. Gets another kill onto the lifestealer. Is that a buyback? It's a buyback. Oh wow, this is really bad now for the side of for the boys. Losing the Lich buys back as well now. A dieback on the lifestealer. But still, no Raxus taken yet at least. They're still in this game for the boys. And looks like Midnight Pantry. No, Midnight. What? Pantry. Jeez, I've given them so many names this night. But anyway, it looks like they're just going to back away. They're really low health. They achieved 2 buybacks and a dieback from the lifestealer. Well, I guess they didn't lose a Rax, but he lost a lot of gold in that process. But these 4 staffs are just making the plays. This lifestealer can't focus any one person down. He just gets full staffed away. Like, what does this lifestealer do? I think he should maybe get a blink dagger or something. I have no idea what this poor lifestealer needs. A good initiation from the Centaur War Runner. That's actually what he needs. Yes. I totally agree. And Roshan, he just spawned up, ready for the taking. Second age is available now. Witch Doctor looking for that axe now. It's really pretty slow axe, but he went for the BKB first with the cloak, casual cloak, and the casual windlace there. Lina, he's got the blowstone, only 6 charges though. Doesn't have the minus 30-second respawn timer. That's how the new meta looks like. She's more of a sentry warded. Oh no, they're gonna find the silencer. Big kill here onto the silencer. Avenge also in a really bad position. The 2 supports. Gets a big Laguna Blade just gonna fly out. And the Witch Doctor is gonna get the kill there. Yeah, the 2 supports being alone in this area of the map and when having no vision of the enemy. Yeah, wasn't a good idea there. So, yeah, and now, are they gonna go for the Roche? I think if they get the Roche, they're back in this game. Especially if they get it onto this lifestealer. That makes no sense. Why would you go for a Drow lineup without... That's why you buy 4 staffs, don't you? I guess so. But it doesn't go through spell immunity, so when he rages and runs at you, you still can't do that much. That is true. She's sitting with 5.4k gold and she's got the BKB queued up. If she finishes up that, I think that's going to help her so much. When the lifestealer slows her up with the feast or with the open wounds, she can just run away. And both teams... Oh, that's quite big. But I don't think... Does he have the big enough mana pool to do Refresher and the ulti? It's 325 for one ulti.